How'd you get to your Chicago? Mom, dad, other.
Um, my mom and dad stayed behind. I went to Chicago with my grandma, my uncle, and then my mom and dad came after. And then I was just kind of back and forth between um my grandma and my mom, back and forth. So, but I was in Chicago first, and then my mom and dad came.
And how old was you?
When I went to Chicago, I was about seven.
7. So
Seven.
that's old enough to remember. What's your first memories of like getting to the big city from like the island?
Um, Definitely big. It was different from the island. Because I lived in a small little
Hut.
like area, like in the hood, but it was definitely different because that's when it hit me that I had to learn English. Because in Puerto Rico it was just Spanish, Spanish, Spanish. And then when I hit Chicago, it was like, oh shit, I gotta learn this shit. So it was difficult, but it was fun. It was fun.
I'm guessing you got teased on that English shit.
You said what?
I'm guessing you got teased. Like, was the other kids receptive of you not knowing the language, or that was like a.
Um, they was a little bit like, making fun, but they also like it grew. Like they loved me. Like they were like, oh, that's the island girl. Like, they always hung around me just so that I could learn English. So it wasn't like on no, oh, you stupid bitch. It was just like on some, she's dope. Like let's have her around. We're gonna keep talking to her in English. She's gonna get this shit. And that's how it was. I was in the lunchrooms with all the English people, like chilling, learning, trying to talk English, sounding dumb as fuck. But uh
Killer, you said you was in Humble Park, right?
yeah, Humboldt Park, West Side
Yeah,
Division in
so
California.
they got a decent amount of they got a big population of Hispanic over there.
Hell yeah, hell
But
yeah.
was
But
it
the
like
school that
that
I
when you was 7 though?
it was. It's just that a lot of kids when they maneuver from Puerto Rico or Mexico and they come to United States, they kind of want to stick to they culture. Not me. I wanted my family, my uncle and my grandma was like, no, we're gonna put her in English classes. We'll put her in bilingual classes, but I don't. We don't just want to keep her isolated with Spanish. We want her to you know, move around. So
How you say
that's that.
diamond in Spanish?
Oh my God, Diamante.
Thank you. It's my name. Don't wear it out. Lady Hill, I have to ask you a few questions.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you already know. Make it a little fun. You know me. You know us. You know how we get down.
What's
So
up?
Taina, I don't call you Lady Killer. Call you by your name, Taina. So Taina, I want to get into the artistry of you. I want to
Okay.
unpack that because I think that we know the freaky side of you. We know how you are. We know that you giggle, but you really have like an inspiration, like a passion in music. You as an artist, as a singer, and I want to dive deep into that. When you were young, what are some of your inspirations? Where you guys started, or when did you know you had a voice, and when and who actually was your inspiration for you to want to actually sing?
Um, Damn. My mom and my grandma. In Puerto Rico, my mom used to work at this bar in Caguas, and she she really couldn't have no babysitter for me, so it was my mom and my grandma like at the same bar, whatever. So when my mom started working at the bar, my mom was singing at the bar, so at a young age it would be like, damn, I don't have no babysitter for Taina, so it's like I gotta bring her to the bar with me. Back in those days, like the bosses would always be cool, like, oh yeah, bring her, she's good, she put her in the back, she'll be all right, put her some cartoons on. So at that time, it was one time my mom was on stage and I just snuck out from the back to the front and I seen my mom on stage singing and I was kind of like inspired, like, oh, like, yeah, right. And then my mom spotted me and she was like laughing, giggling, was like, oh my God, in Spanish, oh my God, there's, this my little girl, da 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 da, and brought me up
Ay,
on
Dios mío.
stage. Yeah, and it and it was funny because she brought me up on stage and everybody was kind of like, "Oh," and then my mom started singing this song called La Luna Vieja, La Vieja Luna, or some shit. I can't even remember the words, but she started singing and she kind of like handed me the mic and it was like I started singing and that's when she looked at me and everybody looked at me and they were like, "She can sing." And that's where it started. I was like, I want to be a singer like my mom. Like, this is what I want to do. And I just started off like that. So I could say she was my inspiration, starting the whole thing off. But and then when I got to that age and went to Chicago and kind of discovered who Aaliyah was, and I was listening to, um,
Yeah, that was my next
English,
question.
yeah, English music.
And it's so funny because I already kind of know, like, obviously you're my friend, you're my sis, and me knowing, like, is this bitch on the phone?
No, I'm here. I'm here.
Oh, cause
Somebody's
bitch, I was
calling me.
about to cuss you out.
Nah.
Um, and me knowing that, like, so, because I was just about to ask, okay, so your mother was your first inspiration. So
Yeah.
now we're starting going to start to get into artistry and
Yeah.
artists, right? So
Hmm.
you developing your voice and your technique of singing. So you seeing your mother, who are some of your influences? Because, as me being like a little young singer as well, there was a couple of influencers that I was like, okay, I like this person. I love this person. Or you know how you try to like mimic this person. So who is your influences from people that's from English and also Spanish? So who are some of your influences in the Spanish vibes and also the English vibes?
Spanish vibes. I was always listening to a lot of Celia Cruz, Olga Tañón, Mark Anthony, and stuff like that. So I would say Celia Cruz was one of
I'm
my
surprised you
first.
didn't say Selena.
No, she's in the list. She's on the list, but
Hmm.
Selena kind of falls in with the Aaliyah. So with the
Okay.
Spanish, yeah, with the Spanish side, I'll say I was listening to a lot of Celia Cruz, Tito Puentes, and shit like that. When it falls into the English side, I discovered who Aaliyah was, and I was like, just in love. I was like, I want to be just like her.
What
So
phase? Was AJ nothing but a number phase or the sophomore album One in a Million?
no, I was on a age her first album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number phase. I went through
Okay.
every phase with her. So um Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, I was just like, okay, definitely. And then that's when Selena, well, not when Selena, yeah, Selena did come around the same era as her. Like I started
Hmm.
listening to both at the same time. So yeah, just both of them. Selena and Aaliyah is one of my favorite like inspirations, and they will always be. Nobody else.
So, okay, now we're getting into your artistry and we understanding like who you love and what was your passion in actual music. So I get that. So we're still
Hmm.
we're still on you being a little girl, right? So we're still you in
Yeah.
Chicago at this time. What was the transition from? So did you go to any Chicago schools?
Yes, I went to Nettlehorst. I went
Mhm.
to my first school was Lafayette, which
Mhm.
is where I started off learning English, which is right there on Haddon, right there, like a block away from Humboldt Park, because I grew up right there on Division in California. My mom had a beauty shop right there. I went to Lafayette, and then when I moved on over to the north side, um, with my uncle and my grandma, um, how do I say? I went to Nettlehorst, like that's where I went, and that schools out there is like first kindergarten all the way to eighth grade, so it's not like out here like it's separated. So I was out in Nettlehorst basically with all the eighth graders, second, third, fourth, fifth grade.
Was it
So
a multi mixture pots of races in that school or was you like
yes,
okay, okay.
yeah, it was like it's like jail. It's like you had the Hispanics over here, you got the blacks over here, but it was a mixture of everything.
At what point
So
did you
what type
feel
of I'm
confident in
sorry, go
your
ahead.
English?
Huh?
At what point did you feel confident in your English?
When I was able to hold a conversation with a motherfucker,
What's that?
when they
Second
were
grade,
able to
third grade,
understand
first
me,
grade?
um, uh, third and fourth. No, I would say fully fifth grade, sixth grade. Third, first, second, third, first, second, third, fourth. I was still kind of, Once I hit that fifth, I was like, yeah, okay, I got this. Six, seven, eight, yeah, I got this. Cause I was playing sports. So I had to learn. I had to know. Like I gotta learn these plays. I gotta understand what the fuck they're talking about. So around fifth, sixth grade, I started really like, okay, I got this. Let's get it.
Fuck all that. When did you first fight? When was your first fight, bitch? Because you be liking the knock. So
I swear
when
that
you
was
was in
finna be my
school,
next question.
I see, look, we bouncing off each other. How about this? Yeah, because I need to know. Because see, this is the thing, Taina. Like, I know how I was as a child, and we're around the same age. And me knowing you, bitch, I know your mouth. You had to knock you a few hoes, and you had to get you in a couple of scruffles. So, what type of girl were you in school at around from this time, from you all the way up to eighth grade? Because we're not talking about high school yet. So, when you all the way up into eighth grade, like what type of girl was you? Was you a laid back girl? Was you not taking no shit? Was you like what type of girl were you?
Okay, so my grandma, she didn't take no shit. Like I'm the only girl, I don't have sisters. I don't have none of that. I'm surrounded by boys. So she always taught me like, hey, stand for yourself, Diana. Don't let no motherfucker play with you. They play with you, you knock them upside the head. Like that's how she was. So, nigga, my first fight, I think was first grade. Shit, I think it was my first grade. I think it was the first or second day of school.
Damn, you was
I
stepping
got into my
hoes
first
with
fight.
Tim's in first grade, bitch. Damn, you just came off the womb fighting, bitch.
Yeah, I was in first grade, got into my a fight, which is crazy because boxing run in my family. So
Mm.
at that point, my grandma was like, "Yes, got me a little fighter." Like, yes.
So when
And
you
so
whooped
my
her ass,
mom,
did you speak in Spanish? Did you whoop her ass in Spanish?
I can't even remember. All I know is teachers called my grandma and my aunt, and they had to come get me from school. I'm pretty sure my grandma said she asked me, "Did you get her?" And I think my teacher was like, she was very violent, like. So I'm pretty sure I knocked that little girl back. But yeah, I was in first
That's
grade.
how my mom and grandma was when I was at school. Like after I fought, they said like, "Oh my God, you should have never did this." When we got in the car, they was like, "Yeah, you whooped this motherfucking
Yeah, that's a fact. My grandma
ass."
was like, I swear to God, because if you didn't, I'm gonna whoop your ass. And that's
Right.
how it always went. If you fight, just make sure you win. I'll whoop your ass. If you don't, I'm gonna whoop your ass. So I always had to make sure I won. So yeah.
Wow. I'm proud of you, sis. That you doing your
But I
big
was
one.
a tom girl. Since you asked like what kind of like girl I was
Mm.
really a tomboy. I was surrounded by boys. My grandma wasn't playing,
What
so I
sport
was
did
always
you
playing
play?
basketball. Basketball. So I was a tomboy. I was always wearing jerseys, big shirts, like yeah, that was me. I was a little like boy girl. That was me.
Oh, so I'm not the only one. Okay,
Yeah.
so cool. Um,
Stupid.
Taina, we're crazy. So Taina, okay, we talked about school. I want to go again into media because again, we do have so much more in common. Um, you watching media, right? You already said Aaliyah, but like, there's a few things I wanted to ask you about that I think we related on. Um, I know you like Taina. Did you scream when you seen that show? Like I know you had to scream when you first seen that TV show. I know in my hearts of hearts that you have the same name as this lady, and I know you was crazy when you was little and you seen the show and you said, "Bitch, I'm on TV."
Yes, I literally was. Like that era for me was crazy. When I first seen that, I was like, wait, there's a Taina show. She's like, well, I said, there's a Taina show. The girl that moved to New York or I don't know what city from her island. She like, bruh, it's my story, mom. Like, I remember that era.
You wanted to
Yes.
check, didn't you? You felt like you was old to check.
Listen, I would walk, listen, from sixth all the way to eighth grade. I will walk through the hallways, and all you hear is my girl talking about Ty. And I'm like, oh my God. They're like, yeah, did you watch the new episode this weekend, bitch? I'm like, oh my God. But yeah, I loved it.
Yeah, I resonated with Moesha, but I know, like knowing you, I just feel like I know that show did something to you. Like I know it had to just give you a smile. You looking at that show, and because it reminds me, like even when I was just watching it the other day, and I'm thinking to myself, like this remind me of Lady Killer. Like This show reminds me. I not only is her name this, but like her trying to be a star and be a singer and
Hmm.
knowing what your dream is and what your passion is. So, like, when did you take this serious? Like, when did you, like, when you were younger, like, did you take this serious off rip? Like, did you was like, you know what, this is my goal, this is my ultimate goal, that I want to be a singer? So what point in time, what age did you say, like, hey, I want to go in this trajectory of a career?
Um, damn. See, all through that, like I would say fourth or fifth through eighth, all through high school,
Mm.
I didn't know what I wanted to like. I didn't know. Like I knew I wanted to be a singer, but I wasn't like taking it seriously. I was at every talent show. I didn't want. I was in choir. I was in every motherfucking Puerto Rican parade they had in Chicago, performing on the little stage for the kids. All throughout the talent shows in middle school. Like I was in that, but I didn't know like, oh, like, like I'm gonna take this serious. I didn't know at the time. I just knew that I could sing, and this was giving me, attention. I'm an island girl. I didn't know, like, hello, I'm making friends. So a lot of people was into singers in school. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do
Because that
this.
was the era of Brandy, Monica, Maya.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, Monica, Maya, and Aaliyah.
yeah.
So that's when, and this was the 90s. So everybody was literally like, that's what everybody was. Like, everybody was after school watching Moesha. Everybody was like, this was the, is that who is that? I'm
Definitely.
sorry. That's you?
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, okay. So you mentioned church, right? So did you have any vocal teachers that seen a vision in you? Did you have somebody that wanted to actually pour into you to say, "Hey, I want to teach you this," or like when you was in choir, did they see you? Did they hear you? Did you have any teachers or music teachers to pour into you at all to teach you anything, or you just learned all of this by yourself?
Listen, all the way up to sixth, seventh grade. Shout out to Miss Cap. She
Period.
was my choir teacher. I didn't know. Like, yeah, motherfuckers would be like, "Yeah, girl, you can sing," but when I stepped into choir, I didn't know. I don't know how to fucking read music. Hey, get your ass off my pillow and get your ass in your bed. Um, so I didn't know how to read music. I didn't know nothing. All I knew was play it. I hear the sound. I can do the sound. I didn't know nothing else. So it's crazy because all my tests, Miss Cap, I'm looking at the paper and I'm like, bro, what the fuck this shit say? Like, I don't know this. And I'll be like, Miss Cap, I don't know what this is, but I could sing it. And she's like, Taina, you got to learn how to read music. I said, but I don't read music. I just sing. That's just what I do. I could hear it. You want me to play alto? I'll sing alto. You want me to do soprano? I'll do soprano. But I don't know what the fuck a note is. Like, so she was the first person to really sit with me because we had tournaments. She's like, Tina, we need you like you need to because we got tests. If you're failing every test, we know you could sing it, but you have to pass the test. So I was like, God damn. So Miss Kep was one of the first people that really seen that in me. And she pushed me really hard, y'all. Like she really did. She's like, you're gonna be something one day. Just stay focused. But you gotta learn how to read this music. And I would say Miss Kep, she was really the first person that really pushed me into this shit. So shout out Miss Kep. I love you, girl.
Shout outs to Miss Cap. I really wanted to get into your younger years. I know y'all can have a rest, because I just know that we definitely related in a lot of things, just off a vibe, things that we loved, what we giggled about, the little small innuendos that we laughed about when I got to know you. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I wanted to really dive deep in your childhood because I got to know you as an adult, right? But I never knew you as a child. So I really just wanted to know how this got started for you. I know some more people probably got some more questions. I seen DS write a few. It does have some relevancy to what I asked you.
Hmm.
What known artists? I don't know. DS, do you want to just ask her, or you just want to say it in the chat and then wrote us to read it?
Where? Oh, DS is not on stage.
Yeah,
Let
she's
me
not.
go.
She said, "What known artist would you want to feature on one of your songs?" That's the first question.
Um, damn.
I would
Shit.
say living or deceased.
Listen, Aaliyah.
I knew she was gonna say that.
Aaliyah, and another one would probably be R. Kelly.
That's what's up.
Whoa,
The
that's
next
deep.
question is how long? How long does it usually take you to complete a project?
Oh my God. I'm a Libra, so I am a procrastinator. I am my biggest critic, okay? I'm sitting on probably four projects right now that I haven't even released. So a long time. A long time. I would say maybe 6 months to complete a project.
Do you write your music? You gotta write your music. Take.
Yes, this nigga. I do. I write my own music, and then I also have my brother. He's a writer as well. He'll write me a song or two. But I write my own music, and I write my music through like experiences. You know, my music's really different. I don't. It's not like how it is nowadays. You're not gonna catch me like talking nonsense. It's gonna be about love, relationships. I might be mad at a nigga this weekend and go write a song about it, and then that's just how it comes. I might be in jail. I done wrote a few songs in jail that I'm gonna play for y'all as well, and that's how I just write my music. I just do experiences. So all my music is based off a true like real life situation. So
So what's your creative process like? Like what do you got a ritual? Like you got a special notebook you write your shit down in? What's your
Smoke a blunt.
I do. I do. I gotta smoke my blunt. I have my notebooks
No.
here. I have to smoke my blunt so I can get in that mode.
Mm.
Um, I know a lot of people drink, but I can't drink and write music. It's just not. But I'll smoke a blunt. I'll put my red light on, pop my little notebook on, and play some beats, and whatever beat catches my soul, that's what I'll start writing to. Because I know a lot of people be like, "Oh, send me a beat," and then they have to
Mm.
force themselves to write to that beat. Nah, I'll listen to 10, 20 beats, and it'll be that one. Oh shit, I got something for this, and
So
that's how I do it.
shout outs to DS, and I think this question will be great behind that question. She said, when you have writer's block, how do you get back into your creative mode? Lady Kill, I can't hear you.
My bad. I put my finger on the speaker. Shit. I gotta literally just close the notebook and go somewhere and then come back to it because my writer's block is really bad. Like I'm having writer's block right now. I haven't been able to write literally. I just been like, because you know what's my problem is that I listen too much of this fucking music nowadays that I feel like I have to do this type of music. When it's like, girl, no you don't. Like you're R&B. Like stick to what you know. You don't got to fucking hop on this beat and jibber jabber and my pussy's hot, my pussy's hot, my pussy's hot. I got pussy, I got pussy. It's like do your thing. You know, eventually somebody gonna listen to it. Yeah, it's not sexy red. Yeah, it's not Lotto. It's not Big Mama. But
You're not a
it's
rapper.
you. Yeah, I'm not that. So I'm R&B. So yeah.
But you got to also think, Lady Killer. I don't think you should definitely get discouraged. I'm not for sure if you listen to like London artists or UK artists. They're literally bringing back the 90s in a style. Like I don't know if you know who Flo is, like it's a girl group. They're bringing like 90s R&B feel. You do see the Summer Walkers, the Janae Eikos, the scissors
Yes,
and
I
things
love
like that. So
them.
I
Love them.
honestly think that you don't always have to. I know you act ratchet, but like knowing you behind the ratchetness of the late night, you are a soft girl. You know what I'm saying? You are emotional. Like you do think, you do love, you do want, you want love, you want to be loved. You know what I'm saying? So you do have goals and dreams, and I think you should stay focused on that. And that is like, I think your music and me listening to your songs and the songs that you have played are phenomenal, and never lose that. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not getting any younger. So I think you should stay focused on that or spend time in getting back into doing that for sure, sis.
I appreciate you, boo.
Most
Yeah.
definitely. You know
I
I
just
love you
want to
down.
stay in my, in my little R&B box.
Yeah,
Make sure
you can
y'all
do that.
follow that Instagram up top too. I'll put your Instagram up top. Make sure y'all.
And
Oh,
then
thank you.
I also told you that with Lady Killer. I'm sorry, I ain't trying to hog y'all interview. You know, this my bitch. And I
Nah,
also
you
told
good. You
you
good. You good. Keep going.
I also told you, Lady Killer, because I'm not talking to her like it's an interview to me. I'm talking to her like she my friend. And so it's funny because when we have kind of like even private conversations or just talk, remember I told you I'm like you should do more covers. Like I think you should
Yeah,
bring back the '90s field. I think you should do some Aaliyah songs, cover the R&B, maybe some SWV or some Escape. Like bring back that field that people are missing where you're doing covers. And I think that that can also give you kind of like a sound mind to get you back into the mode of writing. You know what I'm saying? When you're doing covers
right.
and starting to, produce content because you are a content creator as well.
I am. I'm gonna get into it. I haven't. I don't know why I haven't been doing it, but I'm gonna get into my cover bag. I definitely will. Trust me. Appreciate you, boo.
You're
Definitely
welcome.
will.
Just stop sucking dick, bitch. Get to it.
That's what I'm supposed to do. Hey, bro, give me some water in
Yeah,
here.
learn how to multitask. You can still gargle cock, but at the same time, learn how to, you make time. You make time for what you want to make time for, bitch. Use your mouth instead of doing that. Use your mouth to sing. Thank you. I'm done with all my questions.
DS said, "Do you sing from your soul or that pussy?" Both, 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 both. Um, my favorite and least favorite song that you created. I'm my biggest critic, so I feel like every song that I do is just not it because it just doesn't fit with this era today. So uh,
Have
I
you
think all of them.
have you ever been a part of any groups or labels?
I was part of this label. It was a Puerto Rican label when I was like 17. They took me under their wing, so I started doing like reggaeton and shit like that with them. But as far as like any other label, nah, I've always been solo independent, doing my own thing. Never been part of a group. Um, because I'm just too much like Beyonce, so it's like,
Girl, what? Beyonce was part of a
I-
group.
So
That was not a great comparison. Like, girl, you
no,
you
like
tried
I
it.
just felt like I don't need to be in a group. Hello?
So, Killer, speaking of, you said you did reggaeton. As
Yeah.
an artist and, understanding your personal style and your motivation behind music, do you feel that you would be, like, you would fit a lane more so of traditional R&B, or do you think as, like, a Spanish-speaking artist, you could do, like, reggaeton, that Latin music, or even some, like, Afro beats or something? Like, where do you think your lane specifically?
Um, both because I could do both. Like I got some reggaeton, I got some Spanish music to touch that side, and then I also got my R&B that touches my English side. So I would say both. I would say both.
Okay,
Building
can
off
you
a Cam question, what do you? My bad, Cam. What do you enjoy more though?
Um, R&B. I enjoy R&B more than creating reggaeton. I don't know why, but I just love R&B and the feeling that you put behind it and stuff like that. So R&B.
So
My
with
So you
bad. My
better
bad,
with
Spanish
Cam.
or
that,
Go ahead.
R&B?
no, you good. I was just gonna say with that, can you show us maybe your favorite R&B song? Can you give us a little sample real quick?
Of my R&B song,
Yeah.
I would say okay. So this song that I wrote is called I wrote it's old. It's an old song, y'all, but it's one of my favorites because I wrote this when I was like in jail, but it's like also gay. It was one of my first English songs that I recorded. So let me get it for y'all. Let me
Are
get
you
it
getting
right
this
here.
song? And you already spoke about
Uh-huh.
jail. So when you before you play this song, because I want to understand, you went to jail though. So what
Shit,
happened
hang on,
with
let me pause it. Let me pause it.
No, I
Okay, go
want to
ahead.
hear the song, of course, right? Don't get me wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that we need to understand why you end up writing this song. You went to jail first. So what happened to make you go to jail, then to make you write the song? Can you tell us the story first and then lead into the actually playing the song?
Okay, yeah. So in 2007, I caught my first case, and you know, I'm 18. You're not really like paying attention to relationships and shit like that. So I was really like taking advantage of like, you know, I'm 18, y'all. Like, who the fuck is serious? You dig what I'm saying? So I kind of took advantage of this guy, and then when I went into jail, you know, when you go into jail, you start thinking, you start realizing shit. And I was just like, damn, bro, like I really did this nigga wrong, man. Is it like, is it too late? Like, is it too late for me to get him back? Is it too late to kind of, you know, spark it up? Is it too late? So when I was sitting in jail, I kind of wrote my feelings down and turned it into a song. So the song's called Too Late. Y'all ready?
Hell yeah.
It's one of my first songs I recorded, y'all. So here it goes. Yeah, yeah. It's one of those situations where I wish I controlled myself, but my emotions took over. And there it goes. There it goes. There it goes.
It is
Hold
hot.
on, hold on, hold on. I want to say this. You at that see, this is the funny, like how trauma, and this is crazy to say, but how trauma can influence artistry and how you took something that was trauma based and you went to jail and it made you write a song due to what you've been through. And then now from you, me hearing your songs now, like as you older and like this is me now hearing this song and how your growth and how you grew as an artist and your singing, but just hearing like, bitch, you was eating it for this to
No.
be a song in jail. You
For
wrote,
yeah,
bitch,
for this
and
to
your
be your
ad
first
libs.
song.
Your
Yeah.
ad libs, like I liked it at first. I was like, okay, it sounds good. Like you can tell it's an older song, but the ad libs, the background parts, and you putting that like you putting that in there, you can tell your influences. Like I can tell, like okay, like I know she like Aaliyah. Like I can tell you
Sorry.
singing shit and you're
No, you
doing
good
shit
on
like
that.
you. That's how you can tell influence of artists because you have people that get influenced by certain artists have certain isms in their songs because they're influenced by like BSM. You can hear little Wayne in his shit, right?
Yeah,
He's a rapper, but you can
Yeah,
hear
yeah,
certain
yeah.
influences in his stuff because when you're passionate about people like Usher or Neo, you can tell like the Michael Jackson shit. Like you can tell these people are influenced by these artists. So I can hear the Aaliyah in that song.
Did it work?
Ow.
Did it work, Lady Killer?
So
Huh?
Did the song work? Did you get? Did he forgive you? Did you get him back?
Man, fuck that nigga. No.
I call Cap though. I call
Killer.
Cap. I call Cap. That couldn't have been your first song. If that was your first song, that's amazing for a first.
That's
That
That
what
was
I
shit
that was
wanted.
my
bombing.
That was
first
gonna
song I
be
ever
my thing.
recorded, literally in the studio.
You can hear the pain
You
in
got
that
that
song.
shit, baby.
So what happened with the label then?
Well, I was 17. It was a Puerto Rican label. And I didn't want to sign. They were trying to sign me for 5 years and shit. I was just scared of paperwork at the time, so I didn't do it.
Right.
And then also, get this. The nigga ended up going to fucking prison for 10 years for some shit that he did. So it wasn't gonna work out for
Oh,
us.
Oh man.
probably for the best. Probably
They
for the
say
best. But yeah, that song was
hindsight is
amazing.
Killer,
hindsight
this is the
2020.
type of song that me immediately when I feel music,
Hmm.
it hits me, then I know I've become a stalker of your song for like the next couple. Like I'm liable to listen to this shit for a whole week, like straight in the car, like until I'm so sick of it. Because like I love this fucking track. It's so good.
Oh, thank you. See, me, I hear the shock and I'm like, ugh. Like,
No,
but when other people hear it, they're like, yo, like, I'm like, really?
because you're critiquing yourself in your quiet space, but then when you have people like stamp you, I think it opens the door. You open yourself to like give yourself a little credit for it.
Yeah. Okay, but ow. Yeah. Let's get it.
Where is it? Wait a minute. Where are we get? Can we have this song on iTunes or what?
Yeah, it's on actually yeah, it's on iTunes. It's called Too Late, Taina Pizarro.
You need to start pinning your music or something, or put it in a chat. People need to go download right now, right now, right now.
I got you. Actually, I'll get it for y'all right now and put it in the chat. Ooh, excuse me. Okay, anybody, let's get it. Oops, hang on.
You just burped the shit out of us.
You might have to play another song. I'm gonna keep it real. That was
so
busting.
so this other song I did write when I was in jail as well. It's called How You Been. This one's actually like a nigga doing me wrong while I'm in jail and he thought I wasn't gonna find out. But it's like at the end of the day, like I still wanna know how you been. You know, is the new girl treating you okay? You know, like what's up? But you did me wrong. But I just wanna know, like, how you been, boo? So this song is called How You Been, and let's get to it. I swear I thought he'd be the only one I needed. I'm the real and only listen to him speaking. If I did it, we'll be fighting. If I'm out and out of home, while you steady stayed accusing you was creeping all along. I'll make this short and simple. You ain't gotta say a thing. Thought I see me now, not as flashing as this lightning. You wanna hate me, boy, but you just can't fight it. Use your money, get it. I ain't swing, get your hustle on. But when it's feelings involved, you just don't play with them at all. I did my time and paid the price with tears and pain. But I'm a woman by my shit, and I walk with no shame. I'd be cool, find a promise, this you know, cause I stayed honest. Your love was all I ever wanted. But how you been? Is everything okay? Is she treating you good? Does she respect you like she should? How you been? Every time it was really good. Ever cross your mind? Just know I can't get you out of mind. I know it's been a year and it's crazy, and I'm just wondering why we had to end it this way. But how you been? Is everything okay? Is she treating you good? Does she respect you like she should? How you been? Baby, tell me what's really good. Ever cross your mind? Just know I can't get you out of mind. But how you been? How you been? How you been? How you been? Yeah. How you been? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Whoa, yeah, yeah.
That was fire, Ladykilla.
Thank
That was fire. It
you.
sounded like some come back and flex on your old thing type music. Like, all right, nigga, it ain't really how you been. It's like, you see how I'm doing type
Yeah.
thing. I
Like you
fuck
did
with
me
that.
wrong, but look at me now.
Right, right. So,
How you
they
not
brought me to
Killer?
a
How you
question.
not signed yet?
I don't know.
You gotta get yo, you lit, Killer. Your voice is amazing. My bad, Kobe. That shit, yeah, that was ethereal. Go ahead, Kobe.
She nice. For real, for real. So,
Appreciate y'all. Appreciate it.
just to have a little fun, or, to turn it up a little bit, turn it to a different way. See, you deal with heartbreak a lot? Because that's what it sounds like. Like where your music is, you know what I'm saying? How you feel about love these days? How you feel about, just that in
Man,
general?
Making all that
Because,
anti-nigga music.
that's what it
listen.
sounds like. Go ahead, yeah.
um,
If I
I'm
could.
I'm good, but I think I've written like some of my to me my good songs out of a heartbreak. Technically, like I don't just sit there and be like, let me just write about. No, it's like, my heart is. Let me. You know what? Let me write a song. Hold up, motherfucker! I'm gonna write a song about you, cause you.
Type shit.
So, yeah, yeah, that's how it is. You dig what I'm saying? That's it.
You don't got any love songs? Like, you know what I mean? Like, or it's all just like, some, just the heartbreak type shit.
Nah, it's.
I'm just playing.
I mean, let me see. Do I got some? Oh, I wanna be. Shit, I don't know. I know I got this song named Options. I wrote it in
Okay.
jail as well.
That sounds like some player shit. You got options.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
okay.
actually featuring my homeboy, but I wrote it in jail. It's a personal song for me. Um, I felt like the nigga just had options, and while I was in jail, a motherfucker just had bitches in my bed. Bitches would
No.
keep shit under the sink, like as a hint, like yeah, bitch, I was here. Like, yeah, and he just, so he had options. So I was like, all right, deuces, motherfucker, go and fuck your options then. So, um, the next track I'll play for y'all is called Options. It's featuring my homeboy Two Face, but I wrote this one in jail as well too, y'all. So Yeah, damn, my
Damn,
mind got
bitch,
me
is jail
fucked.
inspiration? What the
Shut
fuck,
the fuck
girl?
up.
You behind bars, bitch, and that's your inspiration, girl. What type of shit is that, bitch? It's not you outside seeing the scenery and the light, bitch. You gotta be behind bars for you to girl. Okay,
You
bitch,
start
play that
Well,
today.
shit,
most
hoe.
You start.
songs that are good come from a situation. You know what I mean?
You feel me,
So you the
Girl, this bitch
the
just said
dopest
she all
songs
her songs really came from jail, bitch.
while
And
she was
jail
in
can't
jail, she
go
What
had
are we
time
crazy.
talking?
to
Hello?
reflect on shit, and that's where you dig deep.
So,
Oh,
so is
She
it
okay.
had
jail
time.
or the
She
experiences?
she behind bars and PC, bitch.
Yeah.
Write songs. Got it.
shut the
Okay,
fuck
cool.
up, bitch. No, Ebony, you right. God damn it. But yeah, this song is called Options. Yep, I wrote this one in jail too. And I did. Shit. So let's get
It was.
and was.
Options. Just fuck your options. Just fuck your options. Just fuck your options. FA on the beat, ho. Just fuck your options. Damn, I can't believe it. Yeah. Regrets, I'm going through it. Yeah. I'm about to roll me a couple up, fill me a double cup. I can't get my mind off you. Tell me what's the reason? Yeah, I feel it changing like the seasons. I can't admit that I cheated, but you were the reason why. I can put the blame on. Let's take it back to the times you played me. Had someone else in my bed, over and over and over again. Soon as I do the same shit, I'm fucking with your head, and I don't think it's fair. So go and call your options. Yeah. Go and get your options. Okay, okay. So go and call your options. Yeah, yeah. Go and call your options. Yeah. So go and get your options. We all got options. Go and get your options. We need some healing, not sexual. Our life so perpetual. Hold on, ain't no letting go. I know we both hurting, so what we gonna do about it? We've been down this road before, ain't nothing new about it. When it rains, it's known to pour. Don't wanna feel this pain no more. Can we look past the mistakes we made? Both of our people throwing shade. I'm looking forward to better days. So roll that Dutch and fill your cup up. I apologize, I know I fucked up. I know I pushed you to do the things you did. I'm hoping we can get over this shit. We should be out here living our best life. No stress and chasing checks. You don't have to sleep alone. They say that make up sex the best. So fuck my options. I ain't tripping off no other chicks. So what's poppin'? We in a generation where relationships keep flopping. But I ain't giving up on us, no, I'm not stopping. No, that's not no option. No, that's not no options. Yeah. Go and get your options. Okay, okay. So go and call your options. Yeah. So go and get your options. We all got options. Go and get your options. So go and fuck your options. Fuck your options. Go and fuck your options. Cause boy, you got your options. Go and
You
fuck
better
your
sing that shit, killer.
options. Go and fuck
What?
God
your
damn, you better
I felt
go
like
and
I
get
could
your options,
sing when I
bitch.
was just on mute. Go ahead and fuck your
I
options.
think a couple homies in the goo want to know if your options open. You looking for something?
No.
They trying to get smooth
Oh
out at this
man,
point.
oh man.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good right now. I ain't got no options. I'm good. I'm single. I'm great. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm gonna shot a couple niggas down.
Hey, I
Greetings.
That's
need
real.
that link, killer. That shit was fire.
Thank you, boo. I'll put it on there for y'all. It's right here. I got y'all.
They said 3 hits in a row is crazy. Yeah, Killer, you got something. I don't know if you're not taking yourself serious or what the case is, but you for sure got something.
I don't know
What you?
what
You
it is
doing
either, y'all.
requests, Lady Killer? There was a song that you did. It was like a rap song, a rapper on your song. Maybe
Um,
like a year and a half ago. You had played it in the late night.
um, um, damn. What could it be? Not anymore, or
Ooh, who was that rapper? I gotta go find it.
yeah. Let me know. Is it not anymore on music on Apple? Could it be not anymore? Or if it's a rapper, it had to be Killer G. It had to be not anymore or never again. I don't really know what it is, but it really got me thinking about you. I don't know if it's that one or not
I'm waiting for
anymore.
that XOXO shit.
Oh, that's coming.
Hi,
That's coming,
hey,
y'all.
Miss.
That's coming.
Greetings, Miss
Actually,
Lady
that's.
Killer.
Go ahead, Bookie.
Greetings. Can I ask you a question, if that's okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so how does your Latin heritage influence your sound as an R&B artist? Like, do you intentionally blend the influences, or does it happen naturally in your music?
No, it just happens. It just happens. Literally, it just happens. I don't even know how to explain it. It just happens. Literally.
It's really beautiful. It's really beautiful though. You remember when Selena went American, like when she started singing like American songs, you remind me
Yeah,
of
yeah,
that
yeah,
point.
yeah.
Yes. And I was like, oh my God, I feel like we got another Selena album, like period. So you sound really, really great. Amazing. Thank you for
Thank
answering my question.
you. Thank you, boo. Thank you. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it just happens, y'all. Literally, it just happens.
Do you write all your own music, or have
Yeah,
you had an
the one
album or a song where you kind of let somebody co-write or something?
um the music you've heard so far I've written. I do have a song that my brother wrote. Other than that, no, I write everything.
Well, speaking
I
of
write.
writing songs, oh sorry.
Huh?
No, I was saying, speaking of writing songs, what's your process? That's my famous question to ask everybody. Do you have to be like meditating? You have to get you like, I don't know if you smoke weed or if you take a little shot or some wine. What do you have to
I
do?
just smoke. I just smoke. I literally roll me up a blunt, turn my red light on, and I sit and I listen to beats, and whichever one speaks to me is what I'll write to. But I just relax. I just smoke my little weed and relax, meditate, put my headphones on, and just kick back. Hmm.
Period. Period. Thank you. That was a great question, definitely.
You freestyle when you record, or like every single part of the song is written?
um, I'll probably like to keep my melody. I'll get in the booth and I'll just be like, and then he'll have that already laid. So when I go back to write, I already have the melody and I'll just put words to the melody.
So, Killer, with all
Now,
this crossover music going on, would you ever attempt to make a country music?
Country?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You sounded country
I
right
don't
there.
know because I just seen this interview. I don't know who said it, but he was like, how when Beyonce started doing the country, and he was just like, it's cool and all, but come over here, see what it's really like. So I wouldn't just do a country song just to do it. Like I would have to really like
You
live
want
it.
to
Like,
immerse
okay, let me
yourself
let
in the
me
culture.
yeah, let me go explore this culture. Let me really get into it. So maybe one day,
so
I don't know.
All right, we're going to be looking
now,
out for
Miss
that new
Killer,
Killer Country song, okay? My
I'm
bad.
dead.
No, it's okay. I when I first came in the room, I heard you talking about your time in prison, which I never knew about. And I apologize for coming late. So my question for you would be, and I hope I'm not crossing any lines, how has your time in prison impacted the way you approach music, and has it changed your creative process or the messages that you want to convey to people?
Um, I mean, shit, being in jail never stopped me or took me away from anything. It's taught me a lot, and I've inspired other people as well. But it inspired my music too, because who knows, if I never would have been in jail or anything, I probably wouldn't even have these songs written. I'll probably have some other shit. But um, I don't look at it as a bad thing. So I look at it as inspiration. That's it. Even though I know nobody want to be in jail, but shit, it is what it is.